Hey everybody, how y'all doing today? Welcome back to Inspired Dishes. Today I will be making macaroni and cheese. Get it how you can. Alright, no, just macaroni and cheese. Now the reason why I say get it how you can is because of course those noodles are not, your regular nice noodles like elbows and all that stuff. But I wanted to let you know that you still can make macaroni taste good. So yeah, with that one I will just be using the noodles, not the actual packet. Now that right there is called Better Than Bouillon. I heard that's pretty good, and yeah, it is good. So yeah, I'm gonna be using that as well as Greek yogurt. I'm gonna put a little yogurt in my noodles. I usually put sour cream, but I'm gonna be using Greek yogurt instead. I'm gonna be using half a stick of that butter to make my roux, as well as a combination of the whipping cream which and milk, which I have in this red measuring cup, and I'm just showing you the whipping cream just in case. So these are my cheeses. I will use slice of Colby Jack cheddar cheese. That's right there, a block of extra sharp cheddar, and then the cheese I showed you before on another video, which was I think sharp white cheddar with bacon. And I have 2 eggs, but I actually only used one of those eggs. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, now to a boiling pot. You can I have it on very high, but I'm gonna turn it down. You can put it to number 6. I'm pretty much gonna be adding. It's optional, but I'm gonna be adding a little bit of cooking grease so the noodles don't stick. You don't have to. A lot of people don't because they say feel like it doesn't coat, but I never had a problem with that. I've been doing it since I was little, so yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So just put like a cap full of cooking grease, and like I said, your noodles will not stick. So after that, that's your Better Than Bouillon. That's about 1 teaspoon. So yeah, see how I'm mixing it around in the water. So yeah, the water's already boiling and everything. So yeah, that's probably gonna take about a minute to pretty much, mix up, and then I'm gonna add my noodles. Now, once I add my noodles, yeah, I'm sorry, and this is pretty much how it looks. It just looks like regular gravy, but yeah, it's pretty good. So yeah, I'm gonna be adding my noodles, and I'm only gonna cook it because you don't want to cook all the way. Usually you cook it about 8 minutes, but since these are cheap noodles, yeah, I only cooked it about 6 minutes because it was already kind of, cheap and stuff, and I didn't want it to be too mushy. And then it's gonna cook extra when you put it to bake. So yeah, about 6 minutes. Then I'll let you know when I'm finished. Okay, yeah, and with the other noodle, this is how the packet looks for the cheese. You can just go ahead and put that up. Don't discard it, but just put it up because I will not be using that for this recipe for my cheese. I'm gonna make my own cheese. So yeah, this is how it looks after 6 minutes. A little al dente, which is perfect. You don't want it to be cooked all the way. And go ahead and drain out all your water, and I'll let you know the next step. Now, once you drain all the water, you want to set that to the side. And in another pan, we're pretty much going to be making our roux. Now, I'm going to have that pan on number 6, and we have a half stick of butter. So I'm pretty much going to melt that down. Okay, now once it's melted down, we're going to be adding in our flour. And that is about, see, 3/4 of a cup, if I'm not mistaken. No, I'm sorry. I think about, what was that, 1 tablespoon? Yeah, about 1 tablespoon of flour. Yeah, about 1 tablespoon. So yeah, you just pretty much just want to mix that all together. And make sure, like I said in another video, make sure you mix all the flour because you don't want that raw taste or anything. So yeah, you go ahead and mix it all together. Okay, so now we're about to add our milk. That's 1/2 cup. So I'm gonna be using 4 of those. So that's a total of 2 cups to pretty much stir up and make my roux. It's based on I'm not making too much macaroni and cheese. That made like 2 small pans. However, if you're cooking for more people, then you probably want to, add more. But if you're sticking to the quantity that I'm gonna be using, yeah, you don't need that much. About 2 cups should be good. And yeah, here's me pouring in some more, and I'm gonna stir that up as well. All right, so once that flour is mixed up, we're gonna be adding in our slice of Colby chat cheese. And, it's gonna take me just a little while because I gotta take the paper off of y'all. Yeah, so I'm gonna be adding that to it, and then I seen that still wasn't enough of cheese, so I'm gonna be adding in my sharp cheddar cheese, and of course it's block. You can shred it. However, I have a problem with trying to shred cheese, so yeah, I'm gonna be cutting into blocks, as you will see soon. Okay, so here I am adding in my block of cheese, and you pretty much just want to stir that around. Okay, so this is how it looks once it thicken up. So set it to the side and let's get started on the noodles. Now, I don't know how I forgot to show y'all earlier, but of course you're gonna need some seasonings. I don't know how I forgot y'all. Yeah, so this is your onion powder. Just put you some in there. I don't have a exact measurement, but just put you some in there. You don't want to make it too salty because of course the cheese has salt, but you don't want to do it too light. So yeah, that was my complete seasoning. Yeah, I know I love complete seasoning, and also paprika. It don't too much have a taste. However, it's pretty much for the color, and you just want to mix it all around. Okay, now you want to add in your yogurt. You can put about it's not really a measurement, but about a cup. That's probably a cup. Yeah, put about a cup of it inside of your thing. If you don't have that, you can use sour cream, but I want it to be, because macaroni and cheese is already unhealthy. So yeah. So I just put the yogurt in there instead. And then I also know, I season my water with the bullion. However, I want it to have that little extra flavor. So that's probably another teaspoon. You don't want to put too much because, like I said, you don't want it to be too salty. So yeah, I'm pretty much adding that around with my seasonings as well as with my yogurt. And just go ahead and stir that around. Okay, now we are ready to pour the cheese inside of the noodles. So yeah, go ahead and pour that cheese on. And yeah, I had to get a spatula because I want all the cheese out of there. Yeah, yeah. So after you add the cheese, go ahead and mix it up, as well. Now I'm going to be adding in my egg. I started to put 2 eggs, but I just put one instead. So yeah, go ahead and mix the egg up as well. So now I am ready to bake it. Everything's is already ready. So now with the butter that I showed you, well actually yeah, with another stick of butter. I'm just pretty much just gonna grease the pan, even though it already has butter in the roux, which will probably be great. But however, I just didn't want to risk it sticking at all. So yeah, I'm pretty much just gonna rub butter around the pan like this. All right, so now it's pretty much ready to put your mixture. I could have pulled it, but I didn't want to risk, it falling on the counter or anything. So yeah, I'm gonna get a spoon to pretty much spoon that. So I'm just gonna put like half of my mixture, and then I'm gonna be putting blocks of cheese. Okay, so now I have it halfway. So yeah, now I'm gonna be putting my blocks of cheese, and that's the sharp cheddar cheese as well as the sharp white cheddar with bacon. So yeah, just go ahead and put your blocks of cheese. If you have shredded cheese, if you shredded it, then that's great as well. But yeah, I didn't shred mine. I just got blocks. So after you put a few blocks on there, you pretty much just want to add more of your mixture as well. So yeah, I'm gonna add more of my mixture and then top it off with the blocks of cheese as well. Okay, so I repeated the process with the other pan and I pretty much cooked it together. This is how it looks. I put it on 350 and let it cook for about 20 minutes. And also on the last what a few seconds, about a minute, I put it on broil to let the cheese melt down real good. And yeah, this is how it looks, y'all. Yes, y'all. Yes, it looks so good, y'all. Now I'm so sorry I did not cut into it because I was so busy. It was a very busy day. Yeah, if the Lord's will. So yeah, make sure you try this recipe. It was so good. When I say it was so good, extremely good, y'all. Make sure you try the recipe. It was just spot on. Tasting and everything. And so yeah, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my channel.